Ever wondered where the thrill of a theme park turns into a nightmare? Where the laughter of children is replaced by screams? Yeah, me too. We're talking about those adrenaline-pumping, heart-stopping places that make you question if you signed a waiver for this. Today we're diving into the world's most dangerous theme parks. Buckle up because this is going to be a wild ride. First up, we're heading to the infamous Action Park in New Jersey. This place was like the Wild West of theme parks, where rules were more like suggestions and safety was an afterthought. Imagine a park designed by a bunch of dads after one too many energy drinks. And you've got Action Park. It was a place where creativity met chaos, and the result was a playground of peril. This place was notorious for its rickety rides, questionable safety standards, and a ride at your own risk attitude that would make even the bravest soul think twice. The rides were as unpredictable as they were thrilling. We're talking about rides with names like the Cannonball Loop and the Alpine Slide that sent more people to the emergency room than a slip-and-slide covered in butter. These rides were infamous for their sheer audacity and the injuries they caused. People would literally fly out of these rides. It was as if the laws of physics took a vacation at Action Park. Broken bones? Just another Tuesday at Action Park. The first aid station was always busy, a testament to the park's dangerous allure. Cuts and scrapes? Consider yourself lucky. If you walked away with just a few bruises, you were one of the fortunate ones. What's crazy is that people kept coming back for more. The thrill of danger was like a magnet, drawing crowds despite the risks. It's like the danger was part of the appeal. The more hazardous the ride, the more people wanted to try it. Maybe it was the cheap admission or the fact that you could literally do whatever you wanted there. The lack of supervision gave a sense of freedom that was hard to find elsewhere. Whatever the reason, Action Park became a legend, a cautionary tale, and the inspiration for countless internet memes. Its reputation grew, fueled by stories of near misses and outright disasters. They say that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but the scars and stories from Action Park, they last a lifetime. The memories, both good and bad, were unforgettable. Sadly, Action Park closed its doors in 1996, but its legend lives on. The park may be gone, but the tales of its wild rides and daring guests continue to be told. Some say the park was cursed, haunted by the ghosts of bruised shins and broken dreams. The eerie atmosphere of the abandoned park only adds to its mystique. Others say it was just a product of its time, a time when safety regulations were more relaxed and thrill seekers were willing to take greater risks. But one thing's for sure, Action Park will forever hold a special place in the annals of theme park history. It stands as a testament to a bygone era of unrestrained fun and danger. It's a reminder that sometimes the most dangerous ride is the one you choose to get on. The thrill of the unknown can be both exhilarating and terrifying. So the next time you're at a theme park, take a good look around and appreciate those safety regulations. They are there for a reason, to ensure that your fun doesn't come at the cost of your well-being. Because trust me, you don't want to end up in Action Park cautionary tale. The stories may be legendary, but the pain was all too real. From the United States, we're jetting off to Australia, to a place called Dreamworld. Now, you might think a name like Dreamworld conjures up images of fluffy clouds and rainbows, right? Well, think again. This park has a dark side, a history that's as tragic as it is terrifying. In 2016, Dreamworld was rocked by a horrific accident on a ride called the Thunder River Rapids Ride. This wasn't just a fender bender on a teacup ride, folks. This was a full-blown disaster that claimed the lives of 4 people. The raft they were riding in malfunctioned, colliding with another raft and flipping over. It was a chaotic scene that sent shockwaves throughout the world. The incident threw Dreamworld into a media frenzy, with investigations revealing serious safety oversights and negligence. The park was shut down for months, its reputation tarnished. The tragedy served as a stark reminder that even in places designed for fun and laughter, danger can lurk around every corner. Chapter 3: Schlitterbahn, the Verrückt debacle. Next stop, Kansas City, baby! A city known for its jazz heritage, vibrant culture, and of course, its mouth-watering barbecue. Home of barbecue and the infamous Schlitterbahn Water Park, a place that once promised fun and excitement, but is now remembered for a tragic event. Now, Schlitterbahn might sound like a funny name, but there's nothing funny about the tragedy that struck their Kansas City park. It was a day that changed everything. We're talking about the Verrückt, a waterslide so intense, so terrifying, that it earned a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records as the tallest waterslide in the world. It was a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity and our quest for thrills. This thing was a beast, standing at a staggering 168 feet tall, taller than Niagara Falls. Imagine looking down from that height, your heart pounding with anticipation and fear. Riders would plummet down a near vertical drop at speeds of up to 70 miles per hour. The adrenaline rush was unmatched, but so were the risks. It was a recipe for disaster. The mechanics were complex, and the safety measures, as it turned out, were not foolproof. And disaster is exactly what happened. The unthinkable became a grim reality. In 2015, a 10-year-old boy was killed on the Viruct when his raft went airborne, sending him flying off the slide. It was a moment of sheer horror that no one could have anticipated. It was a horrific accident that shook the world and raised serious questions about the safety of extreme attractions. How could something designed for fun turn so deadly? The Viruct was immediately shut down, and after a lengthy investigation, it was demolished, erased from the skyline as if it were a bad dream. The park was left with a void both physically and emotionally. The tragedy highlighted the fine line between thrills and safety, reminding us that sometimes bigger isn't always better. It served as a sobering lesson for the entire amusement park industry, emphasizing the paramount importance of safety over spectacle. Chapter 4: Six Flags, a roller coaster of lawsuits. Now let's talk about Six Flags, the theme park giant that's no stranger to lawsuits and controversy. With parks all over the United States, Six Flags is known for its thrilling roller coasters and heart-stopping attractions. But behind the facade of fun and excitement lies a history marred by accidents, legal battles, and safety concerns. Over the years, Six Flags has faced numerous lawsuits related to injuries and even deaths at their parks. From malfunctioning rides to alleged negligence, the company has been in the legal hot seat more times than we can count. One of the most high-profile cases involved the Texas Giant roller coaster at Six Flags Over Texas. In 2013, a woman was tragically thrown to her death from the ride when she was ejected from her seat. The incident sparked outrage and led to a wrongful death lawsuit against the park. Chapter 5: Alton Towers, Scars of the Smiler. Our final destination takes us across the pond to the UK, to Alton Towers, a theme park that has been a staple of British family entertainment for decades. This park was once known for its charming atmosphere, whimsical attractions, and family-friendly rides that delighted visitors of all ages. But in 2015, tragedy struck, leaving an indelible mark on the park's history and forever changing its legacy. The incident occurred on a roller coaster called the Smiler, a twisted metal monstrosity that lived up to its name in the most sinister way imaginable, with its complex loops and turns. Two trains collided on the ride, resulting in horrific injuries for those on board, a scene of chaos and terror that no one could have anticipated. Two passengers required leg amputations, while others suffered life-changing injuries, both physical and emotional, that would haunt them for years to come. The accident sent shockwaves throughout the UK and led to a major investigation into the park's safety protocols, scrutinizing every aspect of its operations. Alton Towers was shut down for several days while the investigation was underway, a ghostly silence replacing the usual sounds of laughter and joy. The park faced heavy criticism for its safety procedures, and the incident sparked a nationwide debate about theme park safety regulations, bringing the issue to the forefront of public consciousness. In the aftermath of the accident, Alton Towers implemented a series of safety improvements and new protocols to prevent similar incidents from happening again, striving to rebuild trust with the public. The park also reached out to the victims and their families, offering support and compensation, a gesture of goodwill in the face of an unimaginable tragedy. Outrow ride at your own risk. So there you have it, folks. A glimpse into the dark side of the theme park world. From rickety rides to tragic accidents, these parks serve as a reminder that even in the pursuit of thrills, safety should always be paramount. But hey, we're not here to scare you off theme parks for good. Just remember to be aware, follow the rules, and maybe think twice before hopping on that ride with the questionable safety bar. Which of these parks would you dare to visit? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more wild rides through the world's most fascinating and terrifying places.